It was not ready.
What would have sounded the album like when you would have released it 3 years ago?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
If you would have released
3 years
album
ago.
3 years ago, how would it sound like?
It was not ready.
It was not ready.
Okay. It was like we were spending like hours, and all the record companies we were working with were calling us. So this album was almost like a joke. Then after like 2 or 3 years, it was like, so what about the album?
Yeah.
And then we were laughing on the phone. And we were like, it is not ready. It's not ready, okay? So there's no way we couldn't release anything 3 years ago. But if it would be the case, something, I don't know.
Okay. Was there a moment that your record label had something like, we want this album now or we drop you guys?
Never happened. It would never happen because we auto-produce ourselves, and it means like all the deal we have with record companies are licensing deal. So it means like we are, owner of what we do and owner of our time also, and owner of the deadlines, which is really precious.
Yeah.
I think, especially when you're lazy bastards like we are.
Okay, the Belgian music scene is compared a lot to the Canadian music scene because there are a lot of musical collaborations between different artists. Did you look for some collaborations as well with other bands?
In Belgium, you mean?
In Belgium or somewhere else?
No, not really. Not at all. At one point we were thinking of Goose for one sound we were looking for.
That electro sound.
Yeah, and then one electro sound. And but I don't know. It didn't happen. We haven't called them anything. It didn't happen. But we didn't want to do that actually. We were thinking of doing what we can do also, and that was part of the album spirit.
If some other band would ask you to assist them with a record, would you say yes?
It depends the band. If it's the Strokes, for instance, maybe why not? I don't know. It depends the band. It depends the music. I think like that's really good about doing music is, every people you meet, it's part of the music. It's part of the music job. It's part of the job to meet people, and sometimes you meet. I've been listening to that band. It's called Black Box Revelation. Yeah. They're from Belgium, from the Dutch part of Belgium.
From Ghent.
I think they're from Ghent, yeah. And when our booker in France called us and said, have you ever think of a first part, you said? And we were like, yeah, why not? The Belgian band, they're really cool. And so they called them. I personally never spoke with them, but yeah, and I'm kind of excited touring with them and see them performing live. I think it's great. Yeah.